Welcome to the island of Han.
Hello friends. Enter the Dragon was directed by Robert Klaus. Is considered to be one of the greatest martial arts films of all time. The film premiered in Hong Kong on July 26, 1973. 6 days after Lee's death. In this video you'll see how have the actors of the movie Enter the Dragon changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1973. And what's with them now, in 2025. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Jim Kelly as Williams. Born May 5, 1946. Williams is well versed in fighting techniques and is a rather reserved person who will not use his skills unless absolutely necessary. Has a lush African-American hairstyle. The role was performed by Jim Kelly at 27 age, who passed away from cancer in 2013 at 67 age. John Saxon as Roper. Born August 5, 1936. Roper is a fairly wealthy person who has a weakness for gambling, but does not always know how to stop in time. He knows how to fight well and was one of the invited fighters to Tournament Han. Played by John Saxon at 37 age, who died in 2020 of pneumonia at 83 age. Anna Capri as Tanya. Born July 6, 1944. Tanya works for Han and at the time of the tournament organized a meeting of fighters. She looks spectacular and knows how to behave politely and tactfully. The role was performed by Anna Capri at 29 age, who died in 2010 following the effects of a car accident at 66 age. Kan Shi as Han. Born January 1, 1913. Han served in the Shaolin Monastery in the past, but violated his precepts and became involved in illegal business, including drugs. Has a prosthetic arm that can turn into a deadly weapon. Played by Kan Shi at 60 age, who died of kidney failure in 2009 at 96 age. Robert Wall as O'Hara. Born August 22, 1939. O'Hara is Han's personal bodyguard. He is not compassionate and clearly follows the instructions given by the boss. Skillfully owns martial arts and is characterized as a hardy and strong fighter. Has a scar on his face. The role was played by Robert Wall at 34 age. He passed away on January 30, 2022 at 82 age. Angela Mao as Su Lin. Born September 20, 1950. Su Lin is Lee's sister. She had good fighting skills and, if necessary, could repulse the offender or even resist the gang, disorienting him for a while. She committed suicide so as not to fall into the hands of people Han. She was portrayed by Angela Mao at 23 age. Now she is 74 years old. Marlene Clark as secretary. Born December 19, 1937. Secretary works for Mr. Roper and often accompanies him to meetings not only within the office, but also attends golf games. She is a polite girl who is a good specialist and behaves confidently. Likes to wear rings. The role was performed by Marlene Clark at 36 age. She passed away on May 18, 2023 at 85 age. Pat Johnson as Hood. Born December 31, 1939. Hood works for Freddy and his main task is to knock out large sums from debtors. He is a self-confident type who is not used to ranting, but speaks clearly, to the point. He wears a mustache and has a dimple in his chin. The role was performed by Pat Johnson at 34 age. He passed away on November 5, 2023 at 83 age. Roy Chow as Shaolin Abbot. Born March 16, 1927. Shaolin Abbot is Lee's teacher who is at the head of the monastery. He is endowed with deep wisdom, honors the covenants, and it is important for him to defend the honor of their monastery. Played by Roy Chow at 46 age, who died of a heart condition in 1999 at 72 age. Bruce Lee as Lee. Born November 27, 1940. Lee is a resident of the Shaolin Monastery, where he serves as a mentor. He has a lean but toned, well-trained physique and is also a skilled fighter. Not used to putting things off until later. Played by Bruce Lee at 32 age. Died in 1973 from cerebral edema at 32 age. Ching Lam as tournament fighter. Born December 27, 1952. Tournament fighter was one of those trained in a fighting school on Han Island. He has perseverance and did not miss a single workout. Able to respond quickly to given instructions. Played by Ching Lam at 21 age. Who passed away in 1997 from a liver tumor at 44 age. Darnell Garcia as Hood. He was born in 1946. Hood is one of Freddy's people, who is often sent to collect a debt, and also beat a person, thus teaching a lesson for the future. Usually does not work alone, but performs the task as part of a team of 3 people. The role was performed by Darnell Garcia at 27 age. Now he is 78 age. Jackie Chan as Thug in Prison. Born April 7, 1954. Thug in Prison, played by Jackie Chan at 19 age. Is one of Han's people who is in charge of guarding his illegal activities. He is not used to retreating or fleeing and may well come to the aid of colleagues. Possesses good martial arts skills, but not enough compared to Lee. Now he is 70 age. Tony Liu as tournament fighter. Born February 7, 1952. Tournament fighter, Tony Liu at 21 age, is distinguished by focus and good fighting technique. He can make fast and fairly strong blows not only with his hands, but also with his feet. He dresses exclusively as required by the rules of the competition, namely in Kikaji. Now he is 72 age. Hui Mang is ship's mate. Born May 1, 1958. Ship's mate works on a ship that carries out various kinds of crossings, including to Han Island. He clearly knows his duties and how to behave on the water. Does not dare to argue with the passengers, even if they act too rudely with him. Played by Hui Mang at 15 age. He died October 9, 2023 at 66 age. Wilson Tong as O'Hara's crew. He was born on January 28, 1947. O'Hara's crew was trained at the Han Martial Arts School, and also competes in competitions organized by him. He is used to following discipline, knows how to maintain maximum concentration, and has well-placed fighting techniques. He was played by Wilson Tong at 26 age. Now he is 77 age. Wai Yuan as tournament fighter. Born September 2, 1950. Tournament fighter, who was lucky enough to be among the other participants in the competition, which is organized by Han every 3 years. He sufficiently knows the technique of combat and the correctness of striking. The role was performed by Wai Yuan at 23 age. Now he is 74 age. Bun Yuan as guard. Born 1954. Guard is subordinate to Han, doing the work that he is assigned, in addition to acting as a security guard. He also took part in the competitions themselves and was one of the students of his boss's fighting school. Differs in devotion. He was played by Bun Yuan at 19 age. Now he is 71 years old. Linda Lee Cadwell as party guest. Born March 21, 1945. Party guest, who was invited to Han Island on the day the fighters arrived. She is a pretty girl with blonde curly hair and a slender figure, which she knows how to successfully emphasize with clothes. The role of party guest was played by Linda Lee Cadwell at 28 age. Now she is 79 years old. Bolo Young as Bolo. Born July 3, 1946. Bolo is one of Han's bodyguards and is also a participant in his tournament. It is distinguished by strong and cruel fighting techniques, which, on the command of Han. Can kill a person. Has a powerful physique. But not too pumped. He was played by Bolo Young at 27 age. Now he is 78 years old. Sammo Kam-Bo Hung is Shaolin fighter. Born January 7, 1952. Shaolin fighter, Sammo Kam-Bo Hung at 21 age, lives in a monastery and practices martial arts. He has trained with Lee more than once. But in skill he is significantly inferior to him. He has a slightly corpulent physique, but is quite agile and able to do backflips. Now he is 72 years old. Fat Chung is Han Trader. Born December 2, 1953. Han Trader completes Han's assignment and makes regular bypass around the boss's area. At work, he can be seen wearing a beige kikuchi with a chest patch on the left side. Unable to repel an attack from a more skilled fighter. The role was performed by Fat Chung at 20 age. Now he is 71 age. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, of course, subscribe to the channel.